Welcome everyone to this short pregnancy yoga video. I really wanted to make a video suitable for people who have reflux or heartburn in pregnancy, as I did, and it's a really common problem. So, for this practice, please grab yourself 2 cushions or 2 blocks or whatever you can grab, and then come sitting comfortably. I'm sitting on a cushion here, that makes a bit more room for baby. Let's take a long breath in together, stretch the arms up. Exhale, roll the arms back and place one hand on your heart, one hand on your baby. Bring your attention to your deep, nourishing breath. Inhaling through the nose softly, expanding the ribs, space for baby. Exhaling, letting go of the tension in the face, the jaw. And then you can say this mantra out loud or repeat in your head. It's the mantra that really helped me every time I did yoga to help me prepare for birth. I am preparing my body for the birth of my baby. I am preparing my mind for the birth of my baby. So nothing more powerful, no better way to look after yourself than these gentle movements and acts of self-care. And then slowly opening the eyes. Put your cushion at the front of your mat for now. And we're going to come onto all fours. So spread the fingers super wide under the shoulders, and we're going to take an inhale and lengthen the chest forward and the tailbone back. On the exhale, keep the chest upright and slightly tuck the pelvis under. So we're just doing gentle movements here with the pelvis, making sure there's no compression in baby, and we're keeping a really long lower spine. So the inhales, we're lengthening the chest, the pelvis reaches back. On the exhale, slight tuck in pelvis, hugging baby in towards you. You can do this in place of cat-cow if you're going to a mainstream yoga class. Good. Now from here, we're going to turn the left leg out to the side and stretch the right leg behind us. As you inhale, bring the right arm up to the sky. As you exhale, slowly bring the chest up. Inhale, stretch through the heart, fingertips wide. Exhale, right hand to hip, bring the left arm overhead. And then keep this right sit bone tucked a little bit under. So we're avoiding any extra bend in the lower spine. In pregnancy, we often get this backache, and that's because we have extra pressure on the back. Create more space by inhaling and lifting your back bottom ribs up away from your pelvis. As you exhale, straight the right ear to right shoulder. Turn the palm to face down and bring the left hand about hip height, wherever feels good on your neck. Take an inhale, wash your breath across left side of neck to left fingertips. As you exhale, move the left hand to find a comfortable stretch down side of neck. And if you're experiencing reflux or heartburn, it's great to practice slowly, keeping the chest upright. And placing right hand at right side of head, slowly come up. And then make your way onto all fours. So if you feel okay doing a downward dog, and this is in your practice, please go ahead. Otherwise, with me, bring the fingertips onto the mat, palms up, And then creep the fingers forward, keeping baby hugged into spine. Take an inhale, stretch through the chest as we did in our modified cat-cow. Exhale, relax the forehead down. If at any time this doesn't feel right, you can prop yourself, keep the chest up a little bit more with your cushions, just altering every single pose to suit the way your body is feeling today. And then slowly creeping the hands back towards you. Give it a little shake if you like, a little Mexican wave in your cat. And then pivoting the right foot out to the side. As you inhale, stretch the left leg out to the back of mat. On your next in-breath, bring the left hand up. Exhaling, stretch the arms out to the side. Using your deep breath to expand your ribs, stretching through the hands. Exhaling, left hand to left hip, and then opening up. Luxurious stretch over the back leg. And instead of flaring the top ribs up, I want you to bring them in slightly and create space by being long. Back bottom ribs come up away from pelvis. As you inhale, turn the top hand and find a comfortable version of neck release. So stiff shoulders are a major problem, not just in pregnancy, but postnatally. Give yourself the tools right now to find a way to open up the side of your neck and your shoulders. And then cradling the head up. Come back onto all fours, give it a little shake once again, and then kneel back. Bring the butt down to the knees. Close your eyes once again and check in with the deep, powerful rhythm of your breath. There's no better cheerleader than yourself during pregnancy. Know that you have got this and you can adapt your yoga, your well-being to suit whatever challenges pregnancy throws at you. And softly open the eyes, come up to standing. So if you've got your blocks or your cushions, place them at the front of your mat. And I'm going to teach you some ways to adapt sun salutations if you find it difficult to do a forward fold, so that you can join in and do suns if you're at a normal class, or just do this at home. So start in Tadasana and explore where feels comfortable for your feet. So sometimes in pregnancy, because the ligaments in the pelvis are more relaxed, we want to put the feet hip distance apart, but do what works for you. Stand tall and spread the palms wide facing forward. Feel the strength through your spread wide feet. Thighs strong, shoulders down. And have that sense of lifting up through the back of your body. So instead of leaning forward, arching the back, we want to stay strong and tall. And then taking an inhale with me, stretch the arms wide and up. As you exhale, bend the knees, place the hands on the thighs, chest up. Inhale, lengthen the chest as we did in the cat-cow modification. Exhale, bend the knees again and stretch the arms up to sky. Inhale, broaden the chest. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhaling, sweep the arms wide, stretch them up. Exhale, bend the knees slowly and use the thighs for support here with your hands. Inhale, lengthen the chest. Exhale, lift the pelvic floor up if that's something you're used to doing, or you can hug baby gently in. Inhaling, stretching up. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's add on to this. Inhaling, arms widen up. Exhaling, bend the knees, hands on thighs. Now check this out. Place your hands on your cushions or your block, and we're going to step back here with the left leg into a low lunge. As you inhale, bring the arms up. Exhaling, just sense what works with the thighs, with the hips here. So in pregnancy, I recommend you ease back about 25% from what you're used to, because relaxin, which is a hormone, is loosening the ligaments in our pelvis. So if you're used to doing a deep lunge, explore easing back a bit. Either staying here or bringing the hands down either side of front foot and finding back onto all fours. Inhale, lengthen chest and pelvis. Exhale, either down dog, if that feels okay, or hugging baby in towards the spine. Inhale, lengthening chest forward, tailbone back. Exhale, hugging baby in. Now, walk the hands towards you so you come up again into a kneeling position and find a way to bring the left leg gently forward. Inhale, arms come up, shoulders soft. Exhale, hands on your props, coming into a wide forward fold, or wherever feels good to place the legs so there's space for baby. Now, bending the legs, use your hands to support yourself coming up into that modified version with the hands on thighs. Take an inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's do the other leg. Inhaling. Arms come up. Exhaling, folding, hands on thighs, chest up. Bring your hands to your props. And this time, bring your right foot back, knee down. Hands can stay on props, on your thighs, or reaching on up. Take an inhale, expand into the room. Exhaling, just let any tension out the shoulders out. Yogi's choice, either staying here or finding down dog or coming onto all fours with me. Inhale and feel the space you can create. Exhale, hug the baby in towards you. And it's so important that we're still doing some gentle strengthening of the core here. We're not overdoing it, there's no strain. Just a gentle awareness, keeping things strong and steady. And then pat the fingers gently back towards you, coming up onto knees. And find your comfortable way to bring the right leg forward. Inhale, hands on thighs or arms reach up. Exhale, finding a comfortable spacing for the legs, hands on the thighs. Take a long inhale. And an exhale, flutter the lips. Inhaling, push through the feet, reaching on up. Exhale, hands to heart. Good. From here, take a step out to one side and bend your legs for horse stance. Option if the pelvis feels tweaky, you can place a cushion in between the thighs and lean back onto the wall for chair pose on the wall. As you inhale, let the arms relax down and expand your upper back. Exhale, shoulders up, shoulders back, drag shoulder blades down your back. Inhale, expand your upper back. Squeeze the middle tips of shoulder blades together. Exhale, drag down back. Pick the palms up. As you inhale, expand your upper back. Squeeze the bottom tips of shoulder blades together. Exhale, drag down back. Close your eyes for one more round, going into feeling mode. Inhale and feel the expanse in your upper back. Shoulders up, shoulders back. Exhale, drag down back. Inhale, feel how you create room for baby. Squeeze the middle tips of shoulder blades together. Exhale, expand down back. Inhale, pick up the palms facing up. Exhale, squeeze the bottom tips of shoulder blades together. Exhale, drag down back. Oh, tough on the thighs, that one. Stand up, remove your cushion, or if you're doing horse stance, you can bring the feet back together. Good. And then from here, come down to a seated position. Gonna come into an easy straddle here. And place your cushion to the right-hand side of you in case you need it for propping. Inhale, stretch the right arm up. Exhale, bring the right arm to the inside of the shin, and maybe you want the forearm on your cushion or on the floor. Check out legs. Legs need to be comfortable, so if you want to bend your knees, please go ahead, or flex the feet back towards you. Either stay here or take an inhale, stretch the left arm up. Exhale, bring it over towards the ear for a seated side bend. Now feel how you can expand your courage as you inhale. And there's so many challenges that pregnancy throws at us. Just feel the amazing power that breathing deeply brings to you deep inside. As you inhale, stretch left arm to the left, and then slowly bring yourself up. Give the legs a shake if you need, and then rearrange your prop, placing it on the other side. Inhale, stretch the left arm up. Exhale, bring it to the inside of left foot. And again, make sure you're comfortable, steady, and you feel there's room for bump here. Inhale, stretch the right arm up. Exhale, bring it overhead. And there's been a lot of research that shows in pregnancy, if we're stressed, that can really contribute to reflux symptoms or nausea too. So know that by practicing, not only are you calming your nervous system, releasing stress, but you're also finding ways to move that will create space for both baby and your tummy. There's definitely a lot of competition going on when baby gets the size of a watermelon. On your inhale, expand, stretching the right arm sideways. Exhaling, cradling ahead, coming up. Good, so now we're gonna take Shavasana. Woo. So if you're comfortable lying on your left-hand side, then grab your cushion, place it in between your knees, and this just stops the pelvis kind of compressing, hips can be sore. So place it nicely in between your knees, and if you've got your other cushion, you can either have it on the floor, supporting bump, or you can kind of have it in a cuddle position. If this doesn't feel comfortable, then take Shavasana sitting up. And if it's accessible, you can place a hand on baby, a hand on heart, whatever you feel needs a bit more love. And just staying here with the eyes closed. Feeling the way your practice has released tension in your face and your jaw. And letting all the amazing work you've done flow from your heart to the baby. I am preparing my body for the birth of my baby. I am preparing my mind for the birth of my baby. And I will leave you in Shavasana. Please stay here as long as you can. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.